Hello children. So children, today we are going to discuss point number 3, that is what the rebel want. So out here we will discuss about the rebel. So what they want, why they have revolted, okay? Now the Britishers, they told to the rebel as ungrateful, uncivilized people, which we call in Hindi Ehsan Faramos or Namak Haran. So this term was being used by the Britishers against the rebel. So the one who were rebel, they were not literate. So as they were not literate, they do not know to write. So we did not get any written evidence, but we get proclamation, which we call Ghoshna and Istihar. Okay, but as we did not get any written document, but how historian they collect the information? As the historian, they have collected the information through which we get the knowledge or information about 1857 was the historian. They were dependent on Britishers' document to write about 1857 revolt. So from there we could easily judge the British point of view, but we could not judge any evidence which shows that what actual rebel want. Clear? So next is our the vision of unity. Now the rebel proclamation had done appeal to all the people irrespective of their caste. There was no division of Hindu Muslim, as all were equally treated, as most of the proclamation was issued by the Muslim, or we can say that proclamation was in the name of the Muslim. They were taking care of emotion of each other religions, and the rebellion was introduced in the form of war in such a way that in this war both Hindu and Muslim had equally to lose or equally to gain. If they lose the war, then both of them will equally lose, and if they will gain benefit or after defeating the British, both of them will gain equally. Okay, as the Indian were united, so Britishers they have tried a lot to create division between the Hindu Muslim, but they could not succeed. As in Bareilly, which is in Uttar Pradesh, out there Britishers, they have used their tricked mind that how to divide that Hindu and Muslim. For that, what they have done, they had spent rupees 50,000 to incite, that is we call bharkana, the Hindu people or to the Hindu majority population against Muslim. But as there was unity, as they was having a strong bond between the Hindu and Muslim, so this policy of the Britishers ultimately got failed. Clear? So next is the against the symbol of oppression. Now the proclamation has completely rejected everything associated with British rule. Now the rebel leader had said that they could not trust British. Why? As they were upset with the Britishers because they have annexed all land of the landholder, means they have taken all the land from the landholder under the that all land comes under the control of the Britishers. They have started imposing high taxes upon the peasant. So all this thing has created upset to the people, and even due to the foreign trade, artisan and weaver has suffered a lot as their work were ruined. And out there we will see that the Britishers has established their market, their hold. Clear? Now the proclamation had spread with the fear. So what was the fear? That the Britishers, they were trying the Hindu and Muslim caste and religion just to destroy their caste and religion. They were trying. So they were trying to convert them to Christianity. Now the Indian who were the supporter of the British, to them also the rebel called them oppressor. Okay, as the elite has exploited the poor peasant, so the rebel deliberately humiliated them also. They did not leave the elite also. They burned the account book and destroyed money lenders' house, whoever were collecting the high taxes, or revenue from the peasant. They have destroyed their house, their account book, everything was being destroyed. Now, next is the search for alternative power. So, out here, the search for alternative power. So, what was the actually alternative power they all were searching for? As the British rule had collapsed, the rebel in places like Delhi, Lucknow, and Kanpur. So, out in this place, rebel has moved out the Britishers from this place. Now, after removing the Britishers, they tried to establish their own authority and administration. But this attempt could not go for a long, that means it was for a short period. Now, the leader of rebel were taking help of cultures of the court as they appointed officer to various posts, that is, various posts was created by the rebel. They had made the particular leader also. They have made arrangement for the collection of land revenue and pay, how they will collect the revenue from of land. Everything was being arranged properly, and even how to do the payment of the troops, that means how to give we can say the salary to the troops. Everything was being arranged properly. Now they ordered the rebel to stop looting the people, their houses. They have given orders. Now they started to make plan to fight battle against the Britishers. Now the administration has established, which was established by the rebel. They were having main aim. So what was the aim? Their main aim was to meet the demand of war. But in many places, as the attack of British was very strong, the Indian, they could not survive and were defeated in the hand of the British. Clear? So next is our repression. Now, to suppress the rebellion by British was not so easy as to reconquer not India. Britishers had sent its troops, but before that it passed a series of law. Now, to suppress the troop of the North India, they have passed a series of law. Who passed? The Britishers. Now, what was that law? That was martial law. According to this law, military officer and armed British, they had got the right, certain right. What was that? That whoever Indian was suspected to rebel against the Britishers, they could punish them. That is ordinary process of law and trial. That is, first they used to arrest that people, then they used to put them in front of the court, then trial used to be done, then after that a decision used to be taken. So that ordinary process of law and trial was suspended. They without trial could punish them. Now what was the punishment they were giving? That was the death punishment. Clear? Now the Britishers, they began the task to suppress revolt. They attacked it from two sides, that is Punjab and Calcutta. Now this process started in June 1857 to suppress and ended in late 1857. And when it has started already, it has captured the Delhi as it was the capital out there, because most of the rebellion, they have came to Delhi. They were protesting against the Britishers, though for that they attempt the Delhi to attack first and to capture. Now rebel, when Delhi was being captured, rebel from all over North India came to Delhi to defend its capital from the Britishers. Now mutinies, all armed force and common people were against Britishers. In a word, you will see that 3/4 of adult male population was in rebellion. That is, they have taken part in the rebellion to revolt against the Britishers. So it was very difficult for the British to suppress this rebel, as they need to bring all the village, town into his control. Now the area was brought under the control in March 1858, and British tried to break up the unity of the Hindu and Muslim, of the people, as because Hindu and Muslim, they were united. When until till then, when they were united, it was very difficult for the British to have full control. So for that, the Britishers, they tried to break up the unity. How? By promising to give back the property of big landlord. And why this thing was being used? As they, with their support only, could capture the area. Clear? Because money lender, they were very powerful, they were having strong hold in the village, in the particular area. So whatever properties was being annexed from the big landlord, they have promised to return it back to them. Clear? Now many landlords were against the Britishers. They died during fighting with the British. Some escaped, and the one who was loyal to the British got reward. So in this way, the revolt of 1857 could not succeed. Otherwise, what we can see is that we would have got independent on 1857 only. But nevertheless, it was the beginning to revolt against the oppressor and to fight for our rights. And it has proved that when we the people are united, irrespective of our caste, no other foreigners could suppress us or could rule our country. So for that, we could say that this is the first war of independence. Clear? So children, till this much, go through the text. Thank you.